The highlight, though, is about sustainable animal breeding. So whatever we do, whether we select animals for production, for adaptation, for contributing to food security and livelihoods, we should always think about how sustainable that system is in order to have optimal production and optimal contribution of these animals to the people that raise them, to society and to environment. A lot of the solutions that smallholder farmers bring to their environment are actually there. What we need is to work together with the smallholder farmers, work together with the farmers to identify those solutions that work. So it's not just about technical solutions. It's not just about the natural sciences. It's also about acceptability of those solutions, which is actually the human part of it. So we should not just think of solutions because they make scientific sense, but also solutions that work with the people, work with the environment in that country, in that region. Is where scientists, practitioners, and farmers and development workers all think about the problems together. So we have, for a long time, each one of us worked in our own, what I would call individual silos. That doesn't actually help. We need to have joined up thinking. We need to create the solutions together, work together in order to make sure that the solutions that we come up with are optimal to the environment, to the situation where those solutions will be applied. This paradigm shift really looks at, if we think of food as one of the elements that really sustain life, it's not just human life, it's also other lives. So if we talk about healthy future, we shouldn't just talk about human health. We should also talk about animal health, environmental health, ecosystems health. All that together is the paradigm shift that I would really want to see happening. As somebody who has been involved in the Tropentag for a long time, it's that place where there's a lot of optimism on how we can apply science for development. In this world, there are parts of the world that there's overconsumption and parts of this world where there is underconsumption. It is in those parts of the world that there's overconsumption that we should definitely reduce. Where there's underconsumption, in the tropics, subtropics mainly, in a lot of poor communities, livestock products are the only source of dense nutrients that are very important for growth, for development, and even cognitive growth. We know that there is a lot of what is called hidden hunger, lack of essential nutrients. That can only, in most cases, be reduced by consumption of livestock products. Talking about a bracket, let's reduce consumption of livestock, is misinforming. Targeting specific areas in the world where there is undernutrition and improve on that, overnutrition, including obesity, then let's reduce. So for me, it's actually a discussion that should be based on data, that should be based on science, that should be based on evidence in order to implement solutions that are optimal in different situations.